Thanks very much, Danny. You can see out on the airstrip there now, proper, that beautiful bright yellow biplane. All the way from Australia, he cut his teeth here on Thursday, wowed the crowd and tore him up here at Oshkosh. And we're about to do it all again here on the Saturday, his second and final showing here at the greatest air show in the world, in front of the greatest aviation fans in the world. And you'd have to be if you are here at Oshkosh. So as Paul positions himself down along the runway, we look to Airshow left. And we're waiting for Paul's cue before we get the show proper underway.
Oh, look at that.
G'day, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. Cast your eyes. Paul Bennet of the Wittman Pro. Well, that's the night. Good boy for another great Aussie. What a beautiful machine. The Wittman Pro, one of only two of its kind, built by the one and only Hall of Famer Steve Ward. And it's the only one flying in the world today. With the serial number of WBB001. Space Museum here in the USA. Machine is powered by a finely tuned like Nomi 540 EXP motor, producing just over 400 horsepower, weighing in at only 900 pounds. Its incredible power to weight ratio allows a climb rate of 4,000 feet per minute and a roll rate of 360 degrees a second. With a cruising speed of 210 miles an hour when you put the balls to the wall, she does 280 miles an hour. Fold on some massive wings with full-length ailerons, all combining creating the highest performing biplane in the world. As Paul used his design high to little bit about the man himself, a proud Australian businessman. He loves flying aerobatics with over 10,000 aerobatic hours on his flightlines. And his own fleet of aircraft, he loves his warbirds. He's got a few at home, the Trojan T-28, the Wittman Avenger, a Sea Fury, even as a Havilland fan player. But his favourite plane's the one he has here today, folks, the Wittman Pro. When he's not entertaining the masses around the globe, he loves sailing his yachts, living and loving with his family. He's the current multiple state champion and national champion here in Australia. But with that said, it's Eyes to the Skies Aviators, and we got smoke and on. We're about to start the show with a crazy spiral dive. Let's see if we can count. And he'll pull vertical on the stick into a vertical bind with some rolls to the left and back to the right, throwing a few snap rolls before he turns it up over the top. Here we go. I know you love it, I love it as well. Now watch as he heads up and goes 45 degrees. For good measure, this time will demonstrate the woman's capability of this great machine with a crazy full forward flare. Come on, Oshkosh, put your hands together for the Wittman Pro. at the top, fuel full. 0 forward airspeed. He'll give it some hard left rudder. Where the Aussie will complete not one, but 2 hammerheads. That's the double hammerhead. Paul will reach at speeds over 208 miles an hour to this act. And here's one of those moments. She rolls over the top of the half Cuban. Oh, I'm giddier than my Hardy at Christmas with this one. Now, boy, this makes the vertical look with the torque of that 1.5. All fluid and the block on the smallest inside loop you have ever seen. There we go. And now as he goes into the hover position, we're going to cross over and see if we can see Paul. Come on, aviators, let's get loud! That's off inside. Outside backwards and over. 60 miles per hour. Crazy stuff. The one hit of going up again in the beautiful Oshkosh sky. About to perform the rolling sortie. I've got to go to the dance when I get home. We just can't stop him when he gets up in the air, aviators. And if you like what you see, make some noise, Oshkosh. Let the Aussie know. If you're on in here, you'll go. Now an Airshow right here will climb vertical once again and throw one in just for the kids. We call it the Humpty Bump. Nice vertical climb there with some points. Airshow is beautifully. So get your cameras ready. Don't forget to share to all the socials on Oshkosh. And of course, Paul Bennet Airshow. Check us out. The action that we perform here in the States, and as well, the crazy stuff we get to do back home in Oz. So it's time to not only be loud, I want you to look loud, Oshkosh. Get up out of your chairs. Throw your hats, your kids, and your cans in the air. But all good things have got to come to an end. Paul will now get himself ready for his landing sequence. And if you see Paul and the team walking through Oshkosh over the next few days, don't be afraid to come on in and say good day. We'd love to have a chat. Paul's wife thinks he looks like Tom Cruise, but I think you better get on our socials. And I can tell you, on behalf of the whole Paul Bennet team here this weekend, we are honoured to come to Oshkosh and perform at the greatest air show in the world, AirVenture, in front of the greatest air show fans in the world, you here, right side. Bringing it back down. Safe and sound on terra firma. One more time, Oshkosh. Give him some noise. The Paul Bennet and the Wittman
Ladies and gentlemen, how about that? All the way from Australia, another big round of applause.